A new PBE, more balance changes. We got balance changes for ZeRi, Wukong, and Nico. We'll start off with ZeRi. First thing about ZeRi is her attack speed ratio was buffed. It is now 0.598 instead of 0.568. For Q, the base damage has been reduced, however now it's not 110% scaling, it now increases per point you have in it. So this is like an early game nerf, late game buff. Moving to a W, the base damage has been decreased and ratios have been increased. Moving on to E, if burst fire critically strikes, it now reduces the cooldown an additional time. And for ultimate, again, if burst fire critically strikes, it adds an additional stack. However, the chain lightning can no longer apply on hit effects. So that's a pretty interesting nerf. Moving on to Nico, it's just the passive on her W ability. So now every third attack deals more damage. It's only the base damage that's being increased, not the ratio. And now when she procs that third attack, now it increases the movement speed she gets as well. Moving on to Wukong, he's super simple. For his Q, they just reduce the cooldown by a second. For his W, they reduce the cooldown even more. When you got 1 point in, it's the same, but when you got 5 points in, it's now 4 seconds lower. And for his E ability, they just changed the ratios and how much damage it deals to monsters. So now it deals more damage to monsters as well as has a higher ratio. That is everything for the balance changes. Other than that, there's not much really else to talk about in this PBE patch. There's more polish to the visual effects updates. But the main thing about Orianna is now they've added an indicator for her ball range. Great change, should have been in since the get-go, ever since they invented that technology. Love to see it. Anyway, that is everything. Catch you in the next one.